I've been exposed to violence, and not just in a professional setting. There was
You've talked about moments where you've traveled and been jumped, right?
I've been attacked multiple times. There was a point in my early fight career where I was selling drugs because I needed money. Like I've had one of those lives where I've been exposed to violence, and I'll tell you a few things about violence that can't be taught. One, violence and fighting are very different. So when you learn to fight, this idea of I'm going to fight. This is my problem with Trav Maga. I'm going to fight this guy with the knife, and I'm going to fight him. Violence isn't a fight. Violence is you're sitting down in the restaurant, 4 guys running with knives because they want you dead, and they all start pack stabbing you. Violence is quick and it's random and it happens by surprise, and there's nothing you can do to survive most violent scenarios. If a guy with a gun wants you or me dead, we're probably going to die. I mean, maybe we can pull something off, but 99.9% of the time you're eating bullets. That's the reality. That's the reality of violence. Krav Maga, I have a problem with it because it teaches a sense of security which simply doesn't exist. I've been stabbed, and 3 of my friends have been killed. And I can tell you about how being stabbed works. The idea that you're going to grab a knife and move his arm, it just doesn't happen. They come at you fast. It comes out of nowhere. They're wielding this knife around from all over the place. And usually, especially in London nowadays, there's 3 or 4 of them. You're dying. And if you get stabbed, you have 4 or 5 seconds of consciousness. It's over. That's it. You're going to die. Boxing, the reason I teach boxing is because boxing is the most realistic to learn. In the gym, you get hit and you hit people. In most other forms, everything to a degree is controlled. Even in Krav Maga, you can't do it full force. He can't really try and stab you, and you can't really try and break his arm. So when it goes down for real, it's never gone down before. Whereas in boxing, if you throw a hook at me, that's gone down for real 10,000 times. I've really slipped a hook, and I've really thrown one back. So it's just more realistic. Sport fighting is always going to be more realistic because it's the only thing that can be practiced in a realistic setting.